Don't blink, it's your blank. Welcome to the show. Considering Mops having a wonderful day. Guess who is out of storage? This guy. So I'm gonna continue. What I'm gonna do is gonna be small parts of videos because right now we're uploading and we're doing the best we can to do as much as possible. In the meantime, we had the death and the tower, which makes our playthrough not great, but it's okay. It's okay, Ming. It's okay, Ming. It is what it is. It is what it is. We got 29 minutes. We have to maximize our time because, again, we're doing so much at the same time. Right now, we're doing the tournament, and I got 20 minutes left. And if I don't score enough, I'm going to be late. Why am I waiting for the last seconds? I don't know. It depends on how you see. Like, for example, you don't know what happened in Raccoon City. So, for example, if this girl, right, she is a survivor of Raccoon City and she realizes how precious life is, you know, it's kind of nuts. But at the same time, Billy should be able to do whatever the frig she wants, and they fight. These fights. So Jade asked Billy, "Why did you fight?" And Billy is afraid because she used to be a psycho. She used to fight a lot. She was like, I don't want to be this person anymore." And this is super cool. And this is super cool because you got you got a way to see in the past without being in the past. You don't need to tell me, okay, well, she fought there, she fought there, she fought there. Establish that she used to fight a lot. Now, ultimately speaking, this is kind of cool because if it's Billy, it was at the beginning, Billy is a survivor. No, Jade is a survivor. Billy would have died or not. We don't know. So this is kind of important. The next day is also super, super, super nice because she goes in with the bully and she's trying to make peace. And the bully go tell her like, "Yo, f off, you suck." So the peace treaty doesn't work. And it's super cool because Jade is threatening her. So there you go. What else is there? It's nice. It's nice. We have the survival camp, right? There you go. This is actually phenomenal. So you see the camp, right? And you say, okay, well, this is how to survive. They're a trader camp, so they're possibly not the strongest, but they know how to trade and they have a good defense. Now you see the zombie. This is an important scene because you just see how bad it is, right? Now in the show, they establish that there possibly is something like 300 million people alive, and there's 6 billion zombies. So it's not there. So there is a mascot. Now this is a really really cool scene. So this is how we do a recap. We go scene by scene and we talk about how I feel about it, what it make me think about, and tra la tra la tra la tra la, right? So this is a really cool scene because you establish that there's a mascot. In the previous scene, you actually see the mascot shows up. There's a raccoon head. This is Raccoon City, so this makes sense. So there's somebody with a raccoon mask that goes in and hits the girl that was a bully. Now, ultimately speaking, does it matter? No, it doesn't really matter because I'm at episode number 3 out of 8, and I don't know who it is. And at this point, I don't care who it was. So now they think that it's Billy because it was an altercation, and we have Mr. Whisker. Look, this is the actor. I think he was part of the Resident Evil franchise before. I'm not sure. Um, this is super cool because he goes in, right? And the father of the bully, she's like, "Oh, my daughter was attacked." And Whisker's like, "You know who I am? I'm Whisker. You know how many people could do my job? You know how many people can do your job? I'm a bigger value of Umbrella." And he big sticks everyone. He big stick them. So it's like, okay, well, you gotta show respect and you're gonna get your daughter to apologize to my daughter. The teacher's like, okay, well, my daughter's gonna take a couple of days off for mental health. And he's big dicking everybody. Now, ultimately speaking, this is not super, super important. It is only important to say, like, okay, well, guess what? Whiskey is a pretty big deal. See, we have two people. We have the father and we have the worker. The father seems to be an absent father who's trying his best, and the worker is to be super important. So this is also important. So we got Jade talking to her, right? And the guy to him, which is the leader of the camp. And the guy says, "What are you doing out there?" And he's like, "I believe they're surviving." And you're like, "Okay, well, are you surviving? What's gonna happen?" And they said, "The more they survive, the weaker they become, right? Or the opposite, the more they evolve, the stronger they become. Now, in Walking Dead, they do establish something which is similar, which is okay. Well, these body, if they don't eat, they die from the inside. They eat themselves. Okay, I'm gonna have to go for the batteries. Yeah, they eat themselves. Give me a second. Oh, my back. There you go. 5%. Okay, that's not a big deal. I got the battery. I got hope. And I'm a fighter. So let's freaking fight. So yeah, so we see this in The Walking Dead. After a while, the body are starting to decompose, and the zombie become weaker and weaker and weaker. Now with Jade, what she's saying is they're evolving, are they devolving, are they evolving themselves, right? So are they becoming weaker with age, or are they becoming stronger? Now, what is she truly hopeful for is that they develop a kind of intellect and that they become sentient beings which are able to think for themselves. And then what they think when she thinks about is cohabitation. Now, a show that does it very well is Tokyo Ghoul. So Tokyo Ghoul is a story of ghouls which act like zombies and human, right? Now, ultimately speaking, there's a group of pacifist ghoul that are they're still eating humans. So what they do is they're giving the body of the dead. So for example, people who unalive themselves, people who are disfigured, people who want to be incinerated, they'll give them some of the meat, right? So then there's just peace there. So cohabitation is possible. Now I'm gonna stop the video here. I'm gonna redo it because I don't want to hold it because I'm lazy. Sounds good? Sounds great.